Oh, hello there. I'm Debbie and I'm Gemma's mum from the Lark Studio. I'm going to give you a demonstration on how to make a belt loop by hand with thread. So all you need to do is get a length of, well, this is embroidery thread. It's probably, I don't know, at least 18-20 inches long, not the end. So please excuse my nails. I didn't know I was going to be doing this today. I would have had a manicure. And then so I've knotted the end, and then so you put this on the seam. So what you want to do is start from the back, go through to the front, close as you can, to the seam itself. Right, really close, all right? And then through we go. And then it's knotted there, so it's not going to go anywhere. And on the front then, where the threads just come out, go pick up a few threads, very close. You don't want it to show too much. And then pull through. But this time I want to leave a loop because this is what we're going to be using all the way through. So I've got this loop. It doesn't really matter how long it is because it keeps altering all the time as you're going along. So don't worry about the length at this stage. All right, and twist this. And all we're going to do is literally put a loop through a loop. So you've got your needle here at this end, and this is the thread that we're going to be working with. So discard the needle, put it over here, leave it threaded, but leave it out of the way. And what we're going to do, so we've got this loop. I find it if I put 2 or 3 fingers through like that. And what we're going to do is make a loop, pull the loop through this loop and pull it all together. And you want to pull it in on itself. That's it. Keep pulling, pulling, pulling.
The first one's always a bit fiddly.
Yes, hopefully it'll get easy then.
Yeah.
And then we'll pull that down. It's this bottom bit that's tightening everything. This top one, see it moves like that. So that's why you're altering the size all the time, because this is always moving. And the bottom one is what you need the tension. And then again, I've got this loop in my fingers, this thread over here, which the needle's attached to. Push this through. Don't ever push the needle through, you don't want to do that. And again, pull, pull, pull. Again, it's the bottom one that's making the knot, okay? And again, this top one can move, but this one's pulled. Loop through a loop again. And then pull, pull, pull. Keep tension everywhere. Pull that tight. And again, that's the moving one. And then eventually we're going to make this loop. That's what I did earlier. Put it through and tighten it. Always remember to tighten it, otherwise you'll have some loose bits that will look unsightly. If you want it to look uniform, keep tightening this bottom thread all the time. And through again. Loop through a loop. Pull the bottom thread where my little finger is. Pull, pull, pull. And keep going. You'll just get faster and faster. It's quite therapeutic actually. And then I'll do a couple more quickly. Pull it, pull, pull, pull. Loop through a loop. I've still got the needle attached to the other end. Pull that, all right? And then when you get to the desired length, you think, right, that's long enough now. You want it just fractionally bigger than the belt that you're going to put through it. I'll do one more. Pull, pull, pull. So that's quite short, but otherwise we'll be here for a long time, I'll show you. But now, because that's as long as I'm going to do it, this is a tiny little loop, which is quite nice for like when you get a top of a neckline, you've got a little button and you want to make a loop to put through a button. This is very handy for that. You can either use embroidery thread or you could use just normal sewing thread, but put it in and out of your needle 4 times. So it's like actually four lengths. And that works well. You can use the matching thread to your garment. So if you haven't got embroidery thread, I'll just do one more. Pull, pull, pull. There we go. So they're all quite uniform. See? And then, see, I decided that's the end now. I get my needle, and this time I can go with the needle through the loop, and it will finish it off so it's not going to unravel. Put it through, put it tight, and that's not going anywhere. And now I want to go back into here now. You don't want it flat against your seam because you want a little bit of give in it, so your belt's going to go, depending on how thick your fabric is of your belt. So a little bit of give in it. And again, aim for the middle, right into the seam again, in there, into the other side, to the wrong side. You see it's not, it's a little bit of space there to put your belt through. And on the other side then, where you've gone through, do a couple of stitches so it's not going to go anywhere. Maybe do once and twice. This time I'll actually make a little knot go through under the needle like that, make it a bit more secure. And then you can cut it off and you've got your nice little belt loop ready.